let's go ahead and slide, set our quantum drive and slide into something that we lovingly call the news.
We have brought you down to the depths of the fossilized excavation cave where we are turning over the dirt and the rocks and the old bones, finding you the news stories you need to hear.
All right, let's actually hear what they say.
That's when they call me to access you.
Now we can watch that instead of wrestling with my settings.
To gather evidence.
Every time I do a painting stream, I pay for it over the next several days.
Careful what you say. This is a monitor channel.
So between this and Cyberpunk 2077, there's some interesting looking stuff coming kind of down that genre line.
What's left of me? Dad. I really thought I could pull it off. You know? I was so close.
Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Making a difference. Setting us all free. And now it's can't be for nothing. A once in your life.
Vastly improved gameplay,
Just listen to me.
new stealth, new mechanics.
I need you to remember, you're not in control.
All right, so there it is with noise, with sound. Such a fight to get there. All right, let's just blow that out of here. Talk about the best free demos from the Steam Autumn Festival, and I'm not going to go through all of these. I do, but not the sound. My deal is I have to switch out because my headphone, wherever it's located, has this short cable. So I'm using a different headphone and having to set a different output and all this other. And apparently I missed part of it. So I don't know. It's always a challenge. But what I was going to say, if you want to kind of read some of these reviews, Alice Bell from she's the deputy editor here on rockpapershotgun.com, so you can check that out. And she's trying to play as many of these Steam games as she can and gives kind of a short review. And like I say, I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. Here's one that Miss Ariella might like, Coffee Noir. So part noir mystery visual novel, detailed business management set in an alternative 2021 where everybody loves the 1920s and coffee. Yep, that sounds like her kind of game. Just because of the coffee, if nothing else. Ambition, a minuet in power. Raji, an ancient epic. Strobophagia, rave horror. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Nuts. Simply Nuts, Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest. Watch me stream my mental breakdown. Now you can get that right here. You can see me going nuts trying to make this stuff work. But anyway, a whole lot of games on there because we are in the autumn, the big autumn festival for Steam. So now through the 13th, you can get on there and see a lot of demos, a lot of free play games and stuff like that, and a lot of conversation about games. So yeah, check that out. It's your nearest Steam URL. So there you go. Outer Worlds is coming to Steam on October 23rd. So I've been looking forward to this one for some reason. Not sure why.
Look who it is. Here we go.
That is really loud to me. Is that really loud to you?
So, what can I get you? Some soap?
Remember.
Well, that's what got me. They said it's the closest game to Fallout without being Fallout and actually working. So,
Good luck.
so looking forward to that. October 23rd. Yeah, we may be trying that one. Yeah, I like that. It has some Fallout devs on it. Well, that's good.
Look who it is.
All right, we don't have to do that again. Thank you very much. Yeah, Outer Worlds, October 23rd. Check that out if you have an interest in it. Stuff. And now on to Star Citizen. I was actually reading this. So happy birthday, Star Citizen. So, yeah, I've enjoyed all the Fallouts. I think I've played every one of them, even back when it was like a oblique 2D type thing, sort of deal. So yeah, I'm definitely a sucker for the anything Fallout on it. But anyway, here we go. Happy birthday, Star Citizen, because October 10th, that is tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Star Citizen's birthday. It is turning 48. I think feels like it anyway. It's a time of year we traditionally gather with you, the community, to celebrate the special relationship we forged through Star Citizen's development. A time to raise a glass to our achievements together, while looking to a bright future teeming with untold adventure. It's also time to acknowledge that none of this would be possible without all of you. Seriously, you are the best damn community in gaming. We would wish more than anything that we could celebrate in person with you this year, and we look forward to future meetups and conventions. In the meantime, we thought we'd take this year's celebration digital, and to that end, we have a bevy of goodies, fun activities, and exclusive merch just for you. Plus, tune in to Saturday for the latest on Squadron 42. Finally, maybe the video. With the premiere of The Briefing Room. Now, read on, citizen, and get ready to party. Yeah, definitely the most patient, or the most, or was it masochistic, possibly. But for right now, because tomorrow's going to be Star Citizen's birthday, and we're not going to be here for it, let's go ahead and sing to them right now. So feel free to join me if you would.
So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Star Citizen, happy birthday to you.
All right, enough of that. So there we go. There's the there's the happy birthday to Star Citizen. And let's see, we're going to have a letter. Yeah, I know. We're going to have a letter from the chairman on Saturday. I don't think this tells anything other than, hey, you're going to have a letter from the chairman on Saturday. So we get to hear from the all-powerful Chris Roberts. He is crawling out from his deep down cave where he hides in his bunker away from bad press and stuff. And he's going to throw out a letter to us, the supporters of this amazing game. A birthday, ask me anything. Chris Roberts, Todd Pappy, and Tony Zero. Back. Yeah, say that harder. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, that would be 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock Eastern, we invite you to ask your top questions to Chris, Todd, and Tony. We'll open up the thread about 30 minutes ahead of time to start taking your questions, so show up early. Oh, they're not going to answer that. No, it's like they're still making money. Why would they even try? Why would they even try to release this? Let's see here. This is important stuff. Free in-game items. So gear up for the celebration. Get this year's limited edition digital goodies. An exclusive flight suit, helmet, pistol, and birthday-themed Pico plushie await. As a special birthday gift for us, they're yours free. Get all the details here. I may pull that up. Look at that in a moment. If I can find that spot to click. All right. Alpha 311. Yeah, this is the biggie. So it is on live, and you've seen us playing it. Let's see. I do like the game the 30 minutes I played. Well, hopefully it didn't crash in that 30 minutes because that happens a lot. So, okay, so here we are, Alpha 311. There is a cool little video I'm going to play about that. So, I think, if I can find it. I don't know where that went. Well, anyway, let's just go down through it. Let's talk about it. So here, and all these little clicking things. So great. So here's a nice little fictionalized type thing to get you started on here. But they have come out with several ships. You've got the Origin 100i. I said that kind of clumsily. Hang on. My mouth's sticking together. The Origin 100. Beautiful, beautiful little ship. I thought there was 3. So what is that? There's 300. There's 100i, 100 and 135 something. 135C, there you go, 125A Compact and 100I Light Explorer. So here's the pictures of said ships. So I think some of these are the new starter ships, so you have something other than an Aurora that you can get into and fool around the verse in comfort. Let's see, Highway Star, read more about it. Let's do that. Okay, new locations, cargo decks. Takes an incredible amount of, or volume of ore, food, and weapons to keep Stanton's lights on, with most legal halls running through at least one cargo deck. So here's this great new thing that you, I guess, can go walk around in. I'm not sure what else you do on the cargo deck other than look at it and go, ooh, ah. Maybe someday we'll actually have to physically carry our cargo there. I don't know. But anyway, cargo decks, check them out at a place near you. Weapons free. I just unclicked that. Updated green zone removal. Like I said earlier, the green zone is no longer there. You are no longer safe in these stations. However, whoever does bad things to you is going to be facing quite the group of adversaries, because they're going to be spawning security forces, and they've got these size 10 cannons equipped there. So they are just going to blow bad guys out of the sky, which may bring up a nice little segue, even though it's out of order here, for there's some new things going on in the prison system. So yeah, you may have a chance to see that closer than you really think you do. And speaking of, rock the boat. So when your ship actually gets hit or lands hard or gets rammed or something like that, it's going to have an inertial memory, I guess, for you. So if you're standing there on your deck and you hit something and your ship stops, you may keep going and take damage, or at least lose your footing. And that may take place in a lot of different things, like getting hit by vehicles, stuff like that. Maybe get run over by a rock. That would be an ugly thing. Yep. Rock the boat. Ground elevations. They have done a repass on a lot of the places and have tried to make things look a little better between painting and terrain elevations, stuff like that. So as you're going around the verse looking at different places, pause a moment and take a look around and see some of the beauty that they put into this game. I know I will. Shell shock. Yep. We have added the noob tube. The grenade launcher is now in game, as well as another shotgun, which the shotgun looks like a beast. Little magazine fed, little drum magazine there. It looks like it's pump action. I see that. Maybe that's just the foregrip. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, noob tube. So a noob tube. So grenades. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into a station. Throwing fire. They've revamped the throwing system. So hopefully that works out a little better. You can chunk your grenades without them landing in your back. And here's the deal I was talking about with the jailbreak. If you can't keep your weapons to yourself in the new green zones, you'll soon find yourself doing time in the big house. However, prisons are getting an upgrade. The Klesher Rehabilitation Facility now boasts an all-new commissary for you to spend your hard-earned credits on. If you can't do the time, you may be in luck. Word around the mine suggests a fantastic new way to escape the depths of Aberdeen. I don't know what that is, but that might be fun to try. And then just you and I, which is basically saying some UI improvements, the game front end, making it easier to explore with friends by working the way groups work, and choosing spawn location. That actually, if that's true, would be an awesome thing, because prior to this really sucked. The next improvement introduces a grid menu that gives you a much clearer view of everything you're carrying. So inventory system. Hopefully that's in your pack, as well as maybe on ship now. I don't know that. But here it is. Here's our video. So yeah, I think this is short. We'll take a quick look. Yeah, it's only 45 seconds. So. It was a pump. Yeah. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Alrighty. So there's the birthday thing. So let's go ahead and jump out of that and talk about Halloween. Well, let's see. What else did we miss? So here's the digital goodies pack. I guess there's the suit, there's the gun, there's little birthday Pico with his little hat on there. Yeah. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to be part of this. But all right, so there's Alpha 311 High Impact. We saw it. We looked a little bit about the Origin 100 series. We're not going to really go much into the variants here. Be sure to check them out if you'd like. The Imperator election coming up soon. They are actually apparently going to let us, the clientele, the supporters, vote on who the next Imperator is in the verse. I have not been following whatsoever. If you're a follower of the Star Citizen lore, then you're way ahead of me on this one. But apparently we have a chance to vote. So, exercise your right. Get an Imperator you'd like in there. And then the Celebrate Day of the Vara. So every October, the verse celebrates the fears associated with space travel. This year, Stanton gets scary to the tune of an exclusive skin for the Drake Cutlass Black, and it's frightening looking. Terrifying themed helmets, and our annual community pumpkin carving contest. And I like this. I like these pumpkins. That's pretty impressive. Maybe I'll paint a picture of a pumpkin. But anyway, let's focus in on that a little bit more. So Halloween 2020. So you got these different masks here. You've got this one. I don't know. These you can buy, I do believe. This one is the one I think I'm gonna try to get off of Benny Hinge. I think that's the one that's there, though I don't know how to do it. But yeah. So here's some neat little pumpkin ideas if you want to do it. Oh, here's the face. Halloween helmets. Yeah. That's just nasty. These, I heard there was a requirement that you had to actually kill like 50 players in your glaive or something like that, one of these foreign ships. For some reason, I think of Payday when I see this. I don't know why. It just pops in my head somehow. So there's that one. The helmets. Vandal helmets earnable exclusively in-game. Show off your skills with the exclusively earnable Vandal helmet. I can't read. Take out 50 unique player kills, not AI, while piloting the Vandal Glaive or Aegis Gladius. Well, there you go. In the persistent universe, and you'll unlock the terrifying helmet mirroring the UEE's most fearsome foe. Well, there you go. So it's not going to be as easy just to pick that up. Let's see. Not into the whole stabby stab killing thing. Take a more traditional path to terror with the Neville Lott inspired helmet. Neville Lott. I don't know who Neville Lott is. I feel I should. Unlock your own by taking a trip to the notoriously haunted Benny Hinge during October. That's where we want to go. You wouldn't want to see this lurking on a remote hiking trail, that's for sure. Yuck. Dark bear helmets. Terrifying teddies have come out of hibernation to celebrate the month of fright. Pick up one in your favorite color today, or snag the whole group at a discounted pledge price with the bear helmet pack. Of course, give me money, I'll give you a helmet. And then right now there's the Vandal Glaive and Gladius Free Fly. So looking to rain terror throughout the verse? Lucky you! Throughout the month of October, all backers will have the Vandal Glaive available to fly for free. Fun. And let's see, due to some experiencing issues with the Vandal Glaive, the Aegis Gladius is now available to fly for free for the month of October to all backers. So there you go. And then if you want to actually pay real life money, then here's your bear kits, and you can get all those things. Here's the Drake. Yeah, this just friggin' Green Goblin or something, iridescent green. That looked frightening to me. Not in a good scary way, but as in a, I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth sort of thing. But there's that one. And then no tricks, just treats. Finally, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Annual pumpkin carving test. Yeah. Pumpkin carving contest returns. Break out the carving knives, pick up a pumpkin, get to work creating an incredible Star Citizen or Squadron 42 themed masterpiece. And to stick with the Squadron 42 style, then wait until like March of next year to unveil it, because that's the way that Squadron 42 apparently works. So every year your designs get better, and we can't wait to see what you've come up with this year. Get all the info and learn how to enter on Spectrum. So yeah, check that out. And that's it. I think we will call that good. I believe that is pretty much it. Here's our patch for the 3.11.0 out on live now. Not going to read through all of these, but I'm actually really curious if Port Olisar is an issue, because why wouldn't it be? All right, let's go through the new features. So added space station cargo decks. We heard that. The new origin ships, grenade launcher, shotgun, ground cover buoyancy. Seaweeds and other ground cover elements on water will simulate buoyancy, floating and reacting realistically to water waves to further enhance the visuals of water on planets. That's interesting. Fun Gamer, hello there. Hello there. Feature updates, characters, updated character creator to use new head designs. We saw that, so that's good stuff. Repainting existing planets and moons, we saw that. Upgraded ground texture and geology, and that's much appreciated. Gameplay, front end refractor, prison commissary, vending machine updates. I actually, at some point tonight, probably shoot at somebody just to get in trouble and get blown up so I can wind up in prison and take a look at that. Maybe we'll do that toward the end, unless I just wind up there accidentally. Exterior space station green zone removal. Yeah, the update will allow players to fire ship weapons around rest stop exteriors and comes with many updates to the law system and station defenses to help accommodate this. I wonder if you got up to 1,000 meters per second and then shot as part of a pass, could you get away? How long does it take for their gun to go, ooh, hostile, and blow you up? Destructible defenses of a few sizes and varieties have been added on and around the rest stops. Oh, maybe it's only the rest stops. That's interesting. These range from the small S4 turrets, now destructible, placed on landing pads, through S6 sentries, as seen in the Claim Jumper mission, to all new size 10 turrets on and around the perimeter of the stations. Goodness. Once destroyed, these currently respawn after 5 minutes, but in the future we aim to improve this simplistic system. We have created a security response system which, while still quite simplistic, adds the crime stat of all players in the area. We've called this internally the heat. Yeah. And spawns security ships of increasing number and strength in response. The system responds quickly to increase in an area's heat by spawning in new ships and despawning out any weaker ships they replace. The system responds slower to the killing of its own members, should the heat not be raised by this, and slower still to decrease in heat. Jeez. To keep security patrolling for a time to ensure the threat doesn't return anytime soon. That makes sense. We will develop this system further in the future to also take into account the type of ship the players are using. A new infraction has been created calling the Armistice Violation. This is a felony and is given should players damage other ships or station defenses within the Armistice Zone. It does have a grace period and allowance in which the player is warned that further infractions will result in a felony. For it, the first implementation, this new infraction will only remain active on the player's criminal record of 1 day. Should the player enter the Armistice Zone while having a crime stat or gain a crime stat whilst within the zone, they will be shown a warning telling them to leave immediately. Huh. Hey kitty, hello there. Hello there. Catching me trying to remember how to read. Yeah, we're not going to go through the rest of this. So players attacked by NPC or players valid to arrest them should have a stat set arrest timer start on that. Player and external inventory interaction. Visually manage food, drink, mined rocks, harvested items stored in your personal inventory, moving them between your backpack and suit pockets. I can hide something down my shorts now. Cool. And any external storage devices such as cargo access on certain vehicles. This adds context menus to items by using the right click that would allow players to drop and split stacks of stuff. Good. The throw, the force reactions, we've seen that over the last several little bumps here. Updated space station interior layouts. We'll have to finally get to one and try to survive that. Oh, is that just talking about the cargo deck? That may be. I don't know. Missile and countermeasure quality of life improvements. Made some changes to missiles and countermeasures. Aim to improve and stabilize their use. Not going to read all this, but a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff there to have. Hostility updates. Acquiring a missile lock on a target is now considered a hostile action, as I would think it would be. Allowing them to attack the person locking without being the aggressor. No crime stat for them. Let's see. Ships and vehicles. Increase the constellation thrusters in atmosphere to help with angular rotation and slightly reduce its linear drag for a small acceleration increase. And then core tech, increase max button limit for joysticks controllers from 50 to 100. Wow, that's a lot of buttons to remember. Right mouse button and equivalent for PIT for back, exit on controller, and flash stick should cancel and close quick select wheels. And then all these big bug fixes that we're not going to talk about. I just, again, trying to scan to see if Port Olisar was on that list. I have a feeling we're going to die there. But anyhow, a lot of stuff. So yeah, I know we were kind of digging through that a long time, but there is the news that we have today. And right now, let's go ahead and close down the news, and when we come back, we will do our spin on the prize wheel, as well as a spin of doom for the month of Halloween. So hang in there with me, and we will be right back.